Hi there, wonderful child of God. It's been an amazing time as we went through our series on the person of Jesus. It was so amazing. God being so good, we are going to begin another series, a progressive series based on the one that we just finished. And this series is what I title, Dare to be Different. Dare to be Different. And the first episode is what I title, Distinguished in your manner of speech. Distinguished in your manner of speech. I'm going to read from the book of Ephesians chapter 4 and the verse 29. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 29. Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. Hallelujah. Child of God, the Apostle Paul at this point in time was giving the church in Ephesus instructions on how Christians ought to live their lives. And he began by telling them that they should not live as the Gentiles do, who are futile in their thinking. Says they have lost all sensitivity and they have become sensual. He mentioned certain things that the Christian ought to live his life, and we'll be looking at them in this series. And I chose to begin from the bottom. He said that they should be careful and they should be different in their manner of speech. Child of God, we live in a day and a time where you turn on the radio and all you hear is insults. You hear one political party lambasting another political party. You hear one pastor speaking against another pastor. You hear one individual just speaking any way to another. It is on the streets, it's in our offices. It seems to be everywhere. The world has accepted a manner of speech that is full of insults, and it has become the order of the day. When a person speaks, he can speak his mind freely, insult anyone anyway, and tell you the way so I did. Listen, but can or should the Christian live his life in this way? Our series is going to help us to understand that we must live differently. We must distinguish ourselves as children of the light from this world. And one of the ways we can be different, one of the ways we can distinguish ourselves from the world is in our manner of speech. Look at what the Apostle Paul said. He said that if we are going to speak, our speech should be what is helpful in building others according to their needs. And he says that it will benefit those who hear. Apostle Paul is saying is that if you are going to speak, if you are going to utter a word, it should be beneficial to the people who listen. If you are going to utter any word, you are going to make any speech, it should add up, it should place value into the lives of the people you are speaking to. That means that, child of God, we cannot speak like the world does. We can't go gossiping around like people do. We can't go using abusive statements like people do. One of the things that we find today is unwholesome talk. The kind of talk that does not build up. The kind of talk that does not lead to any good thing. But these are the kind of things that we like to say because they cheer us up. They make us feel good. But Paul is saying we must be distinguished in our manner of speech. Sometimes I wonder when Christians speak and they claim they are Christians, and I weigh the content of their message and I ask myself, how can a Christian speak this way? Child of God, we are called to be distinguished in our manner of life. As you go through this week, be different. Shine that light. Be distinguished in your manner of speech and affect and transform the circle of people around you. The Lord help us. I'll come your way another time. Shalom.